Let's talk about the problems that you face when you speak in English. Today, I'm only going to address the problem with you, and solutions will follow in another video. But today we only address the sickness, because the first step towards health is addressing the sickness. So whatever problem you're facing, we are going to talk about that so that you understand that it's not just you alone. Many people who are trying to learn English are facing exactly the same problems. Even if you visit a psychologist or you visit a psychiatrist, the first thing that person does is to ask you about your problems. Basically, what he's trying to do is he is making you speak those problems. And while you are telling your problems to that person, you are in a way acknowledging those problems and you are getting familiar with your problems. Whatever is going around you and inside of you, we are going to address that today. I want you to go through the comments of this video. You will find out that whatever we speak about today, similar problems are being faced by everybody. So you're not alone in this. These are common problems, and probably this is going to give you some sense of solace. When you will read those comments, you will find comfort in the fact that you're not alone in this. Hi, my name is Alina and I make awesome videos on learning how to speak in English. I want you to subscribe to the channel, stick along on the journey. You can follow me on Instagram. Do not forget to comment and let me know if you like today's video. And I also have a homework for you. The homework is very simple. All you have to do is you have to actually hunt inside your mind. Think about those feelings that you go through whenever you're trying to speak in English. I'm sure there are a few things that hit you the most, that disturb you the most. I want you to get those out of yourself and mention at least 3 problems, at least 3 that you face when you are trying to speak in English. Can you do that for me? Please do it. There are 2 most important areas that we need to take care of if we want to master a language. What are those 2 areas? First is your environment. Okay, I know most of you are into this trouble that you do not have anyone whom you can speak with English so that you can practice English and learn. Environment is that factor which is not much in our control. People often say that they do not have anyone with whom they can practice English. And speaking English is the prime most important activity of learning English. So that is the first important area that we will have to look into. Another important area is your feelings. Practical difficulties are your feelings. These are those feelings which stop you from going out and trying to speak in English to somebody. We are going to only talk about the practical difficulties, and as I said, I'm not going to discuss the solution. I'm only going to talk about the problems over here. The first practical difficulty is the fear of new. Whenever we try to do something new in our lives, we always face fear. So you also feel fear because you are not really accustomed to speaking in English. Let's come to the second one. Hesitation from mistakes. I will not deny, I used to face that. I used to face that a lot. The third practical difficulty that you're facing is that you somewhere believe that the words are not going to pop up in your mind. You believe that your mind is going to take a pause and you will not be able to come up with words when you are constructing the sentence, speaking the sentence to somebody, communicating with somebody. Next difficulty that we face is we tend to find somebody who has an equal English speaking ability. So wherever we feel that somebody else is slightly more than you in their prowess in English, you are not going to talk to them. You just don't want to go up to them and talk. You want to find an equal person, somebody who's absolutely equal to you, so that he or she cannot laugh at you and you both can empathize with each other. Fifth practical difficulty, as I mentioned just a couple of seconds ago, is that you believe that somebody's going to laugh at you. When you're going to make a mistake, they're going to judge you and they're going to make fun of you. There's a good word for it, mock you. They're going to mock you. That is what you feel. Sixth important difficulty is translation from Hindi to English. I agree that right in the beginning of your journey, you will not be able to think in English and speak in English. Of course, it is, as I said, it's a journey, right? So translation becomes a very important part. Right in the beginning, you will be translating. No matter how much you want to avoid that, you will be translating Hindi into English. And that is where another difficulty happens, because translation is difficult. Translator, it's a job, it's a huge job in itself. People make money out of it. It's not easy. So translation poses a lot of difficulty, a lot of trouble in your journey. Point number 7 is inferiority complex. Let's accept it. We do face it. Intimidation, that is another word to it. You feel intimidated when somebody else whom you're speaking with tends to speak better than you. You feel intimidated. Actually, point number 8 is very interesting. Point number 8 is being overcritical about yourself. As humans, we have this habit of being extremely critical about ourselves. We don't judge others as much as we judge ourselves. So that is something you are doing right now. Whether you understand it or you don't, I'm telling you, you're doing it. Everybody tends to. The moment we look at a picture, the first reaction that we give is, oh, I'm looking bad in the picture. Oh my God, my smile is crooked, something like that. We tend to look at a picture and we quickly find a flaw in it. That is because we as humans are supposed to be that way. Point number 9 is my favorite. It is a funny one, and whether you realize it or you don't, you do it. You are a culprit. You're doing this criminal activity, I'll tell you. Point number 9 is that you are so engrossed in the act of speaking English. I'll say that again. You're so engrossed in the act of speaking English that the communication and the meaning takes a backseat. Effective communication is completely lost. All we are trying to do is to be impressive. The act of speaking English, that is what we are focusing on. We just want to sound nice. We just want to be perfect. And the last point is wishing to speak unusual words too early and absolutely unnecessarily. You desire to speak something different, something that the other person doesn't understand. You do that. You can't deny that. You try to do that. And if you're not trying to do that, congratulations, because that is the best way. You should not try to do that. Okay? Sit down alone in your room. Think about the things that I've told you today. My comment box is open. My website has a forum where you can discuss. In fact, website would be better because then you have threads where you can discuss amongst yourselves and find out about the other people's problems as well. And that is why I say communicate more often. You should form a community amongst yourselves so that you can learn and grow together. Do your homework. I'm reminding you again and again, do your homework. Send me 3 problems, minimum 3, that you face when you try to speak in English. Hopefully we get to learn a lot from each other. I am Alina. I'm signing out right now. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram to know more about my life, just to connect with me a little more, and give it a thumbs up. Please give this video a like and do not forget to press the bell icon, because that is how you do not miss a video from me. Okay, I'll see you again. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye.